Do you want to know why broke people can never get rich? I promise you, it's actually going to surprise you because right now you're probably thinking, oh, they can't get rich because they don't know how to make money. Correct? Wrong. That's not the answer. But most of you, that's their answer. People just don't know how to make money. The difference between a broke person and a rich person is actually very simple. But in society, we always think it's this big thing, so no one ever understands how to actually become rich and super wealthy. In today's video, I'm going to explain the differences, and I want you to look at your life to figure out what type of mindset you have for this, so you know where you stand and you can see what things you could potentially change to elevate yourself to the next level. Doesn't that sound good? The first part of this is most broke people, when they actually get some type of money in, they spend it on entertainment. They try to entertain themselves because they want to put the blinders up and not actually look around their life and the people around them and figure out what can they actually do to elevate to the next level. And it's so sad that so many people do this because I understand life is hard. Trust me, we all deal with it. We all go through the same 24 hours a day, but in those 24 hours a day, it's up to you to decide what path you want to take. And this may not be the happy-go-lucky video for you, but I'm your friend and I want to speak truth to you so you can honestly go to the next level. Where if you're entertaining yourself, you're trying to put the blinders up, kind of make you numb to your current situation. Because if you don't have a couple months saved in your bank account to pay for all your expenses or for medical emergencies, to be honest with you, you're broke. It's okay. After this video, I promise you, you won't be broke anymore. Because most broke people think they're broke because of the money. No, they're broke because of the mindset. Because when wealthy people and rich people get money, they're not entertaining themselves, they're investing their money into themselves and other things around them. They're not entertaining themselves. Like for me personally, I stopped entertaining myself so I could elevate and go to the next level. I stopped watching Netflix, Hulu, Prime. I stopped watching football games, which I love watching football, because I'm like, why am I watching someone else live their dream when I'm staring at a nightmare? It wasn't fair to myself or my family. But you have to make the decision to go to the next level. No one can choose that for you. So wealthy people, they invest their money into themselves. So they go to conferences. They go to self-help teachings. They listen to podcasts. They spend money on books. They read. When other people broke people are entertaining themselves watching Netflix, everything like that. And hear me, there's nothing wrong with watching Netflix or doing anything like that. But watch that stuff once you're living your dream, not when you're staring at a nightmare. That's my whole thing, guys. It's about priorities. Do you want to stay in the same situation or go to a better situation for you? It's up to you. And I already know, since you clicked on this video, you want out. So in the comments, just say, I want out. Because at the end of the day, if you make subtle changes, you'll see massive results. And that's what I know you want for your life. So broke people, they entertain themselves so they don't have to see the situation around them. That's what most broke people do. And we already established wealthy people and rich people, they invest in themselves. They're reading books, they're going to conferences, self-help conferences, business conferences, and then that helps them invest other money into different things like real estate, stock markets, other businesses. But their focus is making themselves better so that way they know exactly what they need to do to actually grow their money, actually grow their wealth. Another thing that separates broke people and wealthy people is this. Most broke people want to have the image that they're rich. So they'll go out and buy cars that they can't afford, buy clothes they can't afford long term, where wealthy people, they don't care about none of that. They will drive around in a beater at the end of the day because they know what's in their bank account. They're not trying to flex on people around them. Where if they wanted to, they could definitely buy super cool cars, everything like that. But they don't because they understand the value and what it takes to become rich. You know? And once you get to a certain level of being wealthy and rich, you don't care about none of that extra flashy stuff. You want to be low key so no one knows what you have in your bank account. Because trust me, when people know you got money, I mean money, that's when everybody's trying to be your friend. Oh yeah, that's my friend. Hey man, can I borrow $200, $1,000? Listen, when you get to that level, it will happen to you so quick. If people find out you have real money, I mean, your cousin that you haven't spoken to since the last family reunion 10 years ago is calling like, hey man, I was thinking about you. I got this really great business idea. Okay? So we all have family members like that, but that's another distinction of broke and wealthy. Broke people, they want the super nice cars, they want the Mercedes, the Escalades, everything like that, even if they can't afford it. And then they'll be looking at their bank account when it's time to pay that car note, upset because they're like, man, I don't have the money to pay for this. And right now, the end of 2023, a lot of people don't even know this, was one of the highest years for repossessions on vehicles. And that's because everyone wants to have the image instead of the actual results. Because when you have the results, you honestly don't care about your image. You don't care what you're wearing. You're okay going to Walmart getting some jeans and a shirt. Hey, I shop at Walmart sometimes. It is what it is. Because I've never been that person that needs designer clothes on. And plus, I'm too big most of the time where the designer clothes don't fit the way I want them to fit. It is what it is. But that one distinction right there, ask yourself, are you spending money on a car that you like to impress other people? Or are you spending extra money on stuff that you don't really need at the end of the day? Because if that money that you're spending on your car note makes you feel like a person, that's where investing in yourself comes into play. That's where you can actually find your true self and grow. Because so many people right now, this year, 2024, don't even know their true selves. And that's so sad to me because you can tell somebody knows themselves, actually knows who they are, compared to someone that doesn't. Because someone that knows themselves, they have confidence, and it's almost like they have a light within them shining, Where when somebody doesn't know who they truly are, they're kind of dark, they're not as happy, they get agitated quickly. And you've seen it. You've seen people probably around you that somebody that knows, how they are, who they are, and someone that doesn't. It's a very easy distinction that you can see. Just like being broke or just like being rich. You can see who's broke and who's rich. Listen, this is a broke mindset right here. And some of you aren't going to like this. If you're going to the club to spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on bottles, right? Where you can go to a liquor store and get for like $30, you're broke. Because you're trying to show that you're somebody to people that don't even care. That's what wealthy people understand. People don't care about you. They don't care what you're driving or what you're wearing. But society makes you feel like everybody's watching you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to look at you. That's not the case, guys. So you have to decide, do you want to be broke or do you want to be wealthy? Wealthy people invest in themselves. They make themselves better so they could grow their situation around them and have their money making money for them without them actually working. Broke people will literally work 40 to 60 hours a week just to go spend that money in the club and be stressing about their car note, stressing about their rent, when they're deciding to entertain themselves instead of educating themselves. Huge difference. And I hope this video really helps you because I want you to grow. This is your year to grow. And I'm here to be behind you, pushing you to your growth. Is that okay? Because I know a lot of people right now are still trying to figure out what can they do this year to change their lives. And the easiest one to change is what they're applying themselves to. Are you entertaining yourself or are you educating yourself? And I'm not talking about just reading books just to read them. What I'm talking about is educating yourself on a new skill set. Like it could be web design. It could be how to shop or how to sell on Amazon. Do you understand? Like, it's not me trying to tell you, you gotta read books, everything like that, and just become educated. Because you can be educated without applying yourself, and you'll still be in the same situation. You gotta change your mindset, guys. You gotta change what's in here to change what's out here. Do you understand? So most people, they'll be educated, smart, happy, everything like that, but they never apply what they learned around them. And that's what keeps them in the same situation. So here's something that may help you. If you're doing the same exact thing every single day, right? Every single day, are you going to get a different result if you're doing the same exact thing? Like if you're doing something right now that you've been working towards but you're not seeing the result you want, you need to change something. And to be honest with you, you're crazy if you think something's going to change if you're not doing what you actually need to be doing. You won't get the results you want until you make the appropriate changes. But a lot of people, sadly, they don't want to actually look within and see what they need to actually change. And that's where so many people fail in life because they're not willing to look within. So I want to provoke you and challenge you to look within today. What are you doing to make your life better? Are you entertaining yourself? Or are you educating yourself on a skill to make your life better? Are you concerned about what other people think when you pull up in your car? Or are you driving in a car that you bought and you don't care what people think around you? I want to challenge your mindset today to grow. Is that okay? I know it's okay, but I'm just asking. Because in this video, I want you to take away that you can become rich if you apply yourself appropriately. Turn off the TV. Turn off the Netflix. Educate yourself on something that could grow around you. Because you have everything in your mind and you don't apply what you've learned around you, it'll just stay up here. So I want you to take what's up here and apply it around you. And that's when you'll see the results you want. Isn't that good? So you can become rich. You can become wealthy. You can. Not can't. You can. But in order to do that, you have to stop worrying about what people think around you and do what's best for you. Stop worrying about the Gucci shoes, whatever, and focus on you. When you focus on you, that's when you will get the results you want. Stop worrying about what people are saying on social media. Focus on you. Stop worrying about people thinking, oh man, he's not driving a brand new 2024 car. Stop. It don't matter. Worry about you. Only you can change your situation. No one else. I can't change it. Other people on social media can't change it. The only person that can change it is you. You have the power to do so. So you decide. Do you want to act broke or become rich? Fair enough. And remember, it's not about the money you have in your bank account that makes you broke. It's what you're doing in your mindset that makes you broke. Because you could be a super rich person with a broke mentality and you'll end up becoming broke. Here's an example right here. Professional athletes make millions upon millions of dollars. But if you look at the actual stats on how many of them go broke once they're out of the league that they're in, it's crazy. It's honestly sad because if you think about it, you give people millions of dollars to play a sport that they love, but they never change any mentality that they have from when they were growing up. So if you have a broke person with millions of dollars, they're going to end up being broke again. That's why if you have a wealthy person that built their wealth by changing what they're doing, changing their mindsets, everything like that, if they lose their money, they can get it back. But athletes who get millions upon millions of dollars lose all their money because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses. At the end of the day, they're paying, buying all this stuff, but never understanding how to invest in themselves to grow. One of the best athletes to actually look at that invest in themselves is Shaquille O'Neal. He is one of the smartest businessmen who played NBA, and his net worth is crazy. But he grew it because he changed what's in here. When he was young, his dad made sure he changed what's in here, and because he did so, he has millions of dollars and he's not in the league anymore. A lot of professional athletes go broke because they never change their mindset. So let that sink in, because you may not be having millions upon millions of dollars coming in right now, but I know you want millions upon millions of dollars. To get there, change your mindset. Stop worrying about people that don't pay your bills. I know that probably hit a nerve. I understand. And when you stop worrying about other people and you focus on you, that's when you'll get to the results you want and you'll be able to actually live the life you want, because you're no longer worried about other people. Does that sound good? Guys, I appreciate your time. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. And if you're done trying to impress other people, just put done in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Check out the video from last week. It was really good. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys. See you later.